Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone, and welcome to a very special episode of Quartzcraft. Yep, today we are going to do a world tour in celebration of 25 episodes, which means it's been over 25 weeks since we started this server, it's really cool to think that it's been something that's providing me with this much fun constantly. So, yes, we're going to take you around some different people's bases. I've already got a couple of people lined up. I just need to find out a time that I can record with them. And this is going to be a multiple day project to get this video made. But I figured we'd start out at my house over here. So let's fly down here a sec. I'm going to have enough durability on my elytra. And so this is the desert village that started it all. We have my sugarcane farm over here, and the farm I've used as a source of food since the beginning of the game is over here. We also have all the houses that the villagers used to live in, although there aren't any villagers here anymore. Moving on, still on this level, we have our mini tree farm thing. It works, it just uses a lot of bone meal that I don't have. So I haven't used it too much. I've used it a little bit to try and get some wood, and it works in theory. Now if we head over this way, we'll go over there in a sec. This bridge across here will take us down into the lab, which is where I'm going to be keeping all my redstone projects. I will create a better entrance to this at some point. But this is also what used to be my strip mine as well. Or what used to be my branch mine even, and is now a strip mine. So we've got this whole space underground that we can dig out and make bigger as we need it, and so far we've got our sheep farm in here. And soon enough I'm going to be decorating this place with some stuff. It's still going, it's still getting us quite a lot of wool ready to start making art, which is really exciting. If we now head back up here, I'll bring you back in when we're back outside. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, there we are, we're back up at the top now. It's almost night time, which means this next trip we're going to take is a good idea. We have the pumpkin and melon that I planted here, and the bridge. We'll show you that properly in a sec, but for now we're going to head over this way. Over to one of our latest additions to the base, which is this sort of industrial sort of area that is eventually going to turn into a dock for this area that leads out into the ocean. And the minecart isn't here right now, that's annoying. But we have a minecart rail that leads up into our house. So if we have a quick fly up there, this is the starter house that I built, although there's a little bit of server lag right now, it's fine. And this one took us a little while to build because we took it fairly slow, and I included you in most of the design process. That's the first time I've managed to do that on camera. We still haven't decorated the inside yet, but if we go up here, we have the map room, or the map on the ceiling, which is my bedroom. So we have me, I'm down in this corner. We have over here is Galaxy Pal, and then we have the Guardian farm up here and some banners. But I'm going to quickly sleep, and then I will... Oh, someone beat me to it. We're going to head down here through this area into the storage room. Now this is where that minecart tunnel comes out that we looked at earlier. We also have storage for all sorts of things. So over here we have blocks like wood and dirt and sand. Over here we have stone and cobblestone, and then nether items, the different types of stone in there. And then we have more items over here, so things like mob drops. We have more mob things in here, and then various other blocks here. And then this is where the valuable stuff is. So we have 2 ancient debris so far. That's still the only 2 I've got. We've got gold and iron and coal, and then we have a cyan shulker box, which I can actually rename now. So let's do that quickly. As Rose's wallet. There we go. And inside that is all our diamonds and emeralds. We have various other things in the ender chest, including an egg that I put in there for some reason. I don't remember why. But if we come back up here and out this door, we have our nether portal, which I think this is still my favourite thing I've built on the server so far. I really like how sort of simple and elegant it is, but it also tells a bit of a story, in that I've decided that, at least in my mind, nether portals need to be somehow contained. So these stones and the marble do that. For now, we're going to head on into the nether, and I'm going to take you across to spawn, and then we'll have a look around there. So I will see you when we're there. Okay, we are over here at the spawn nether portal. This is a very recent project for the server. When we updated to 1.16, we built this little nether hill for the portal to go on. We now also have some soulfire over here as well. To add to the effect, we have this basalt column and the warped tree that I decided to build. If we come over this way, there is a new secret project over there which you might have caught a glimpse of, but that's going to be for a future episode. We have various different shops. So this is an old shop that Marley made that isn't really used now, and over here we have a sort of general store that has a few different things in it, so like shulker boxes or concrete powder, which I might actually buy some of, I'm not sure. So we also have Rated E's food shop, where we can buy some food. I've bought some stuff from here before. Moving on, we have one of our recent projects. We have the art shop, which I am still getting ready to start actually utilizing. I need to write the books for it and make sure it's all set up, but we have up here, we have a little studio with an easel. I need to get the map that we've made placed on there, and also duplicate it so that we can update it. We also have a little bed and some flowers to look at. Up here is going to be a wool shop, I think, as and when I get that up and running and I don't need much more wool, and this is where people will place orders for the art. Coming across the way here, we have this log shop, which Magpie has made. Has all the different types of wood, although it doesn't have the new nether wood yet. We also have a dye shop, which is has my favourite barrel. This is just an extra barrel where we can buy dyes. We have the Quartzcraft quests counter, which at the minute there's a blackstone and basalt quest. I'm really not far at all. I haven't put anything in there yet, but a couple of other people have put stuff in there. Marley has some stuff in there. Magpie's running this one, and then E has put quite a lot in there, so that'll be interesting. There's a creeper in a minecart there, but we also have this shop, which is not open yet, but it's opening soon, so hopefully we'll discover what that is soon. Coming over this way, we have Cerros mushroom shop, which I need to buy some stuff from soon. What was it that I wanted to get? I think it was these mushroom tops are a really interesting brown color, and they've got like a slightly different texture to some other stuff, and I really like the stem blocks as well. They look really interesting, so we might have to buy some of those and use them in a future build. We also have over here, which I believe is being fulfilled now, an interior design request from Rated E, which I think Cerros is going to help with, so it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. And because the person who set up the gunpowder store has left, we have a community gunpowder shop thing, stand, where we can collect gunpowder, and that's about it for spawn. So next up, I am going to take you over to Rated E's place, and we are going to have a little tour around his. So I will get in contact with Rated E, find out when we can record together, and I will see you when we're over there. So yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Well, sadly we couldn't work out a time to get together and record, but I'm over here at Rated E's base. So, Rated E's base is in the sort of northwestern quadrant of the map. If you split it into quarters, that's where he'll be. And yeah, this is his place. He's got a few beacons set up. So you've got jump boost, speed, regen, and haste. We've also got his little starter house here, so let's go and have a poke around this first. Because this is one of his oldest builds on the server. He's got a nice bay window there with some pretty cool views, and his bed. And if we come down here, there's a second level where you can exit down here. So it's built sort of on 2 levels on a hill, which is quite interesting. We'll get to the tower in a bit. We also have his storage area in here, which is nicely organized by the looks of things. Down here we have an enchanting setup, and we have a super smelter, or 2 super smelters. We have one for ores and one for other things. So let's head back up here. The next bit I want to show you is underground, and I need to remember exactly where it is. Yes, okay, it's over this way. This is where his nether portal is. He has a cow farm that I borrow from time to time, a wheat farm which has been supplying his food shop. Down here, hello, down here he has a villager breeder, which also doubles as a passive carrot farm. So he gets a bunch of carrots from that. And he also has, which has been decorated since I was last here, a villager trade center, which is, yeah, it looks really cool now that he's started decorating it. So he has all sorts of stuff, like Efficiency 5, Depth Strider 3, that one doesn't have anything, Mending and Fortune 3, so he's got some fantastic trades in here. Through here, he has an iron farm, which is a double cell design or something. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But yes, this thing is pretty good at pumping out iron when he needs it to. He also has systems in place with this villager station to zombify and cure the villagers, to increase or decrease the prices of their trades, which is really useful to have. When we finally jump up here, I think there was something else over here. Yeah, that's the top of his iron farm, maybe? I can't quite remember. And I know he did have a chicken farm, but he posted on the Discord that it was blown up by a creeper, so that's a shame for all those chickens. Now let's have a little fly over here to this tower. I don't know what this tower's for yet, but it looks pretty cool from the outside. So let's head up here and see if we can get to the top. I like the design that he's done. Like, the materials he's chosen have complement each other well. He's got lots of lanterns, and then he's got this grey glass flooring at the top. So you can look down and see all the way to the ground level, which is cool. It gives you some pretty good views up here, actually. You can see a shipwreck there, which I'm sure he's looted and explored. You can also see his base. So, yeah, that's, I think, as far as I know, that's pretty much it for E's base. So we're going to head on over next to one of the newer members of the server, who's not currently online right now, but I've arranged a time tomorrow to meet up with her, which is Vix, also known as Disney. So yeah, I will bring you back in when we get to her base and have a look around that. Be right back. Okay, I'm over here at Disney's base, and you're going to show me around, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can come and have a little look at my growing patch. Been living off bread.
Yep.
I'm growing some more pumpkins that I can spawn some more iron golems.
Okay, yeah.
Because this is the ravine that I've recently discovered.
Oh, right, yeah.
Absolutely massive. So I'm just trying to lighten it up and then get as many ores as I can.
Yeah.
This is my kind of house.
Yep.
It's just, here, I've just got a bed, a cow at night,
Yeah. I
and then
like the
in the
half slabs up
morning.
here.
Yeah, I thought it's kind of, I don't know, made them a home. And then down here, I've got just where I keep my chests. It's not very organised at the moment. It will be organised when I do it. And then I've had to block this off, but just the other side of here is like other mine thing that I started working on, but I haven't quite finished. Which I'll show you just a second. So if we go this way, this is how I get down to kind of where I mine.
Yeah. This goes down quite a long way.
It does, yeah. It's never ending. Oh, brilliant. You still have my
Oh. Hang on, I'll try and take this one out.
Oh, brilliant.
Got it.
Wonderful. Yeah, so this is kind of just and if we come this way,
Yep.
Eventually, when I get more materials and finish it without starting something new, this will have like a minecart going all the way down. Yeah. Here you can see where I did do it, and then I just stopped. It comes all the way around. This one isn't done, but just down here, this is, where we just saw all of the chests?
Yeah.
So the other side of this wall, I just had to close it for now, is all of the chests so I can get through this. Eventually, this is going to be like the main kind of entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very underwhelming entrance. We come out just here. There's the house.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
And then I made a mob farm.
That's pretty big.
But it's not very effective though because of the ravine.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just trying to go through, light it all up. I have got some stuff. I've finished it yesterday, I think. And I've probably got about 3 hours of gameplay worth of stuff. So you can see in the chest, it's not very effective at the moment. Hopefully, if I light up all of the ravines.
Yeah, once that's all lit up, it should be a lot better.
Yeah. Oh, look, something just came down. Yeah. So I've got a little bit of gunpowder, a lot of rotten fresh, some fresh, something like that. So it does work. It's not as effectively as I wanted it to be. It's absolutely huge. I had so much cobblestone that I was just happy to use it all up. And then not really much else, but there's one little bit where over here. Here's my cow. I caught him earlier. I haven't named him yet, though. I get a friend. Not actually sure what I was doing here, but Willow said it was a nice ocean lookout, so that's what we got.
Yeah, it's got some pretty good views, actually.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, that's all my island has.
Gives you quite a good view of your base as well.
Yeah, I quite like it.
Yeah.
If you look over more inland, can't see it from here, but there's a tower. I want to try and get in, but every time I kind of go, I always die.
Okay.
Yeah,
like one of the pillager ones.
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, one of them. Sometimes they come up here and they try and shoot me.
Yeah.
Even though they're all the way over there, so that's not nice.
I don't really like pillagers. They're really annoying.
So annoying. I don't like them at all. them more than I don't than the piglins.
Yeah.
Okay, that's. Do you want to have a little look in the ravine? Actually,
Yeah, sure.
just what I've got so far.
It's almost nighttime again.
I'll quickly add.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely get some pretty good views from up here.
This isn't that. Of what I've tracked out so far.
Okay, yeah, this is
because
pretty,
I kept getting lost.
pretty big.
It's huge. Like, this isn't even the biggest part.
Yeah.
I've already made one little
Yeah.
golem. Well, big golem. One of these ways, like, it just keeps going on.
Yeah.
Eventually, you do get to the massive ravine. Okay, I've not lit that bit up yet. But yeah, eventually you do get to this massive ravine. I can't remember how you get there.
Yeah.
But it's huge and it just doesn't stop going on. And I'm so frustrated because I built the mob farm and then discovered this.
Yeah,
And just discovering how big it is.
I can imagine this will take up a lot of spawning spaces.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I've got so far.
Oh, that's really cool.
Thank you. Spent all of my time doing.
Yeah.
And after I've finished lighting up the ravine, I'm gonna dig out some of the Nether in the Nether.
Oh, right, yeah.
And see where I get to. But that's it. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, thank you for showing me around. I'm not sure
Yeah,
whose base
right.
I'm going to next, but I guess YouTube, I'll bring you back in when I'm at someone else's base. See you in a sec. Okay, we are just making our way over to Cerros base, and she's been doing a lot of work on this tunnel, which is really cool to see. I love how it looks so far, and I'm excited to see what it looks like as a final piece, because I think there are still some bits that aren't quite properly finished yet. Oh, I like this as well. The quartz looks really good there, actually. And none of these are spawnable blocks either, which means we don't have to worry about light levels. There's a magma cube outside somewhere. This is the way off to E's base where we were earlier. And if we come over here, then we will get to Cerros, I believe. Is there anything beyond this? There is a tunnel beyond it. I don't know where that goes. So let's hop through here. And we have arrived at Cerros Base. I had a bit of a tour of this the other day, and it's looking absolutely incredible. So let's just eat some here, and we're going to take a view from the air first, because that's the way it's most impressive to look at for me. So if we come over here, there are all of these circles that Zero has made. She is on a mushroom island, so she's preserved some of that over here. But then we have these large circles, which make up the majority of her base, and I think it looks incredible. So let's start over here with the farms, I guess, because these seem to be kind of on the edge of everything. And there's a series of pathways and bridges and things. So yeah, this looks really cool. What's down here, I wonder? This is the pig farm, although it has a sheep in it as well. There's also these wheat farms here, which are apparently being tended by this villager. And then, yeah, I think her base looks fantastic. So let's continue on this way. This is what I call the Iron Golem Hot Springs. There are a lot of Iron Golems here, and we can't work out why. But we're gonna come around this way, and next up will be this dome here. So we've got her bees here. She's doing a lot of work with honey blocks and honeycomb, so she needs to farm for that. This is a very pretty sort of natural flower tree dome. That's a custom tree by the looks of things, and that looks fantastic. Let's come around this way next. We'll sort of work our way around. There's a whole series of things under here. I wonder what this is. Which way's up? Ah, that's obviously the down. Oh, that was fun. Okay, so up here, there's nothing yet up here. But that's quite a handy way of getting up and down between the levels. So let's come back past the flower dome. This dome, I believe, is her main storage dome at the minute. Yes. So this is where she's keeping all her stuff. She's got smelters down here, automatic smokers for kelp, a villager farm by the looks of things, that is producing various foods. This bit looks like she hasn't done much with it yet, so it'll be interesting to see what she puts there as well. So let's come back up here. They are making all sorts of noise. I don't think I'd noticed that before. It might be new in 1.16, I'm not really sure. This is her main dome, which looks incredible. I don't know if there's still dirt on the outside. She uses dirt as a sort of... I'm putting this here so that I know what it's going to look like when I replace it all with honey blocks. There's dirt on the inside here. But she has... I'm not entirely sure what this is. Oh, this might be a mob farm of some sort. Or a village... I don't know. A villager breeder, maybe? And if we come down here... Is there anything down underneath? I don't think so. Not directly from here, anyway. Over there she has an acacia wood farm, by the looks of things. Some projects ongoing over there. Let's come over this way, though. More fields over that way. I didn't mean to go there. I was aiming for this bit. So... over here is what looks like a villager area to encourage them to breed and stuff. We have a dock over here, which is really cool. Oh, this bit has been blocked off. Oh, I wonder what's in there. There are fences that are stopping me from going that way at the minute. Let's see if we can have a sneak around this way. Sadly, we couldn't work out a time to record together, or we'd get the whole tour. Down here is her sugarcane farm, which is just a manual one, but it looks really cool, and it's easy to get lost in walking around it. I'm not entirely sure why she blocked this area off. There's also an iron golem stood up there. I guess maybe so that I think she might be trying to make lots of librarian villagers and have them not run away. So let's see if we can hop on here and escape. Let's come around this way, where it seems like she has a dark oak farm. I think we've seen most of that now. I know she has a skeleton spawner, which she showed me, and there is a sheep farm somewhere. She was like, I'm really sorry, I stole the design from you. Is that down here, or is this... No, that's the pig farm. She was like, I didn't want you to know about it. I was like, it's fine, honestly. Because I have an automatic wool farm as well. But let's see if there's anything else we need to see. think she said it was over near the main storage dome. There was a way to get to it. And then yes, this is her nether portal storage dome. And I think that's about it for the stuff that she has done. Obviously there are more discs that she's planning to build on. So let's fly up here and get another proper look from the air. How cool does that look though? I am so excited to see where she goes with this. And what it looks like when it's completely finished. It's an absolutely mammoth project as well. Oh, there's a kelp farm there. Yep, I forgot about that bit. Let's come over this way. And we're going to head back through the nether to go to our next base. I'm not sure who the next base is going to be, but I will find someone and bring you in when I'm there. So I will see you in a sec. Okay, we are on our way over to Marleys Base, aka Galaxy Pal, and there's a mini magma cube greeting us in the tunnel. So she's doing a lot of work with Prismarine, which is her sort of signature block, I guess. So let's come over here and have a look around her base. I've been to her base quite a bit because it's geographically the closest to mine. So this is Marley's base. It's a little bit untidy, but I'm sure she'd rather it not be for this tour. But let's quickly sleep through the night and then see what we've got. So she's got chests everywhere. This looks like bulk storage of resources. I know this way is her sort of important stuff storage room, so we're not going to look too hard at how many diamond blocks she has, because it's absolutely ridiculous. We have a dragon egg over here with some smelters that look like automatic ones. Yep, she needs more fuel though. There's more storage over here. She's done a lot of stuff underground. I like these quartz pillars actually. This sort of white and grey colour scheme looks pretty cool. There's more smelting for nether bricks. Something tells me she's going to be doing stuff with nether bricks. She's got nether storage through here, which is anything and everything you can find in the nether. And around this way is her main storage room, where she keeps everything else. I think there's another storage room somewhere as well, but she has quite a bit of stuff. Her bedroom's just through there. What's through this way? Ooh, there's a brewing setup here, which is really cool. I like the soul sand walls actually. I'd not ever considered that as a wall block before, but that's really cool. There's a broken zero-tick sugarcane farm there. Nothing in that chest, okay. There's also some stuff up here. If we come up around here. She has her map of her base just there, an enchanting setup there. We'll check up in the outside later. This is where all her storage used to be. I know I've seen that before. And up through here she has a pretty cool little garden area with a cocoa bean farm and a nice pond lake thing with a little waterfall. That's really cute. I like that. If we head down here, I'm assuming we'll get into her mines. So we don't really need to go and see that, I don't think. So let's come over here. This is looking down onto her nether portal and stuff. She's also got these honey blocks there, which I think is quite funny. They make a weird sound when you go down them. Oh geez, that skeleton made me jump. Let's just take care of this quickly. There we go. And this is the banner that's on the map that shows her base. There's this building here. I'm not sure what she's going to use it for, but I really like it. The design's really cool. It looks like a sort of greenhouse type thing. She's got a horse there and a dome here, which is a food farm by the looks of things. She has some stuff. I know she's done a lot of work growing and placing a lot of flowers around here as well. Ooh, this looks like a bee farm, which is very cute. Plenty of bees and beehives and bee nests. And then I know there's also this over here, which is really quite interesting. I don't know if she has. Oh, I don't know if she has anything else intended for it yet, but there's this spiral that she's built, which is really cool. I like how it looks. Let's see, is there anything else? Let's see if we can see anything from the air that I've missed. It's quite an underground base, so you don't really get the sense of scale of it. Oh, she's got a cow pen over here, and some sheep. There are dirt pillars, which I'm imagining are for navigation by the looks of things. I really like that greenhouse design though, and the sort of glass dome for the crop farm is really cool as well. So let's head back down here. We'll take the honey block because I think it's funny. The sound is incredible. And I think that's pretty much it for Marleys Base. So next we're going to go see Spock's base. So I will bring you back in when we're over there. Be back in a sec. Okay, so I am finally over here at Spock's base. It took a bit for me to find it, I'm not going to lie. I don't know where the Nether portal coordinates are. So I had to sort of do it trial and error through the overworld, because I knew there was a connection between Marleys Base, which we were just at, and Spock's base. So it looks like there's a lot of storage down here. There's also a bed, and a metric ton of redstone as decoration for the walls. I like this redstone surrounded by iron bars design, actually. That's really cool. There's a super smelter there. What's this? This is just an empty room at the minute. It sounds like there are some slimes somewhere. There's been a lot of mining done here as well. So let's head back over this way. There's what seems to be a lava lake that has been excavated. There's some precious blocks down here. There's also the Nether portal. Let's head up here. Because I've been to this base a couple of times before, but not recently. I still love popping out of the bubble streams like that. So there's this building which we come out into, which is pretty cool. It's got some interesting use of walls there. So let's head up to the upper level. There are some walls below each of the window. I like the idea of using walls like this in an actual building. I've never really done it before, but it creates a really interesting effect, and adds a bit of depth where there might not be otherwise. So I really like that. Okay, let's head out of here. It looks like this bit isn't quite finished yet, but it seems it's going to be some sort of building, or was some sort of building, and they've decided to change it. I'm not really sure. But let's just have a look around. They're building a lot over the open water, which is really interesting. It looks like they've taken out a hill here as well, or an island of some description. So this bit might be continuing to expand, I think. This looks like their dock, probably. So let's head over to this way and see if there's a place we can hop up here. Yes, so they've got a large tree farm, a very large tree farm. They've got some food with carrots and wheat, and then they've got this tower. I have no idea what this is. This looks like an automatic farm of some sort, that's potentially still under construction, because it looks like things are meant to... That sounds like a mob spawner. Looks like things are meant to be collected here. So I'm not sure what that is exactly. But they've got some bamboo. There's another tower over there, which we'll check out in a second. So it looks like they've been fairly busy. Yes, that does indeed look like a mob spawner, with a collection system. Does that all come out over here then, or I don't know what's meant to be in this bit. Oh no, that's connected to that farm. That's my bad. I guess the spawner comes out here. That's really cool. I haven't built any sort of mob spawners or anything at my base yet. I've got a zombie spawner underground. They're really not that great, even for experience or anything. Let's just eat some food here. Okay, let's have a little look at this over here, because it looks like there's still a lot of terraforming going on over in this area, which would be really interesting to see what they do. And also, if we head over this way, I'm really interested to see what this building is. So let's come over here and see if we can take a look. I don't know if there are any doors to it. It might just be a monument or something, I'm not really sure. It looks like there's a way in here though. Ooh. This is interesting. This is a really sort of vertical design. I like the slabs holding torches, that's pretty cool. And then you can get out onto the roof here. Well, this gives you quite a good overview of their base. So yeah, it looks like there's a sort of bit more technical stuff going on over here, which is really cool to see. I really want to get working on some mob farms and various different sort of automatic things over at my base, so it's really interesting to see what other people are doing with that as well. I think that's pretty much everything. Let's take a little fly around and see if there's anything we missed. Oh, there's an animal farm over here. But other than that, it's extremely impressive how much terraforming they've done, and the fact that they're building over open water like this, that must make the spawner rates for that fairly good, because there isn't any land to for the mobs to spawn on, and caves are a bit easier to light up, especially under the ocean when the caves are a much lower level as well. So that's really cool. So finally we're going to head over to Magpie's base, which I'm really excited to go and see, because I haven't seen that in a long while, and I know she's been doing a lot of work on it. So we're going to go see that, and I'll bring you back in when we're there, and that will probably finish up our world tour. I don't think there's much else that we need to do in terms of like general buildings, because we've done the shopping district, which is the main source of that. So I will see you in a sec. Okay, I've just popped out into the Nether here from Spock's base, and this tunnel design looks really cool. The way they're using all the different square shapes with the polished Nether blocks, it's really interesting. I just wanted to pop back in and record another bit to show you guys that, because I think it looks really cool. They're using obsidian as well, and there's this long staircase that heads down further into the Nether, I guess, and in a basalt delta biome. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm going to head over to Magpie's base, and I'll bring you back in when I'm there. See you in a sec. Okay, last but not least, we are over here at Magpie's base. I know she's done quite a bit of work on this. I love the chains already in use here. She's got what looks to be storage of various different things over here, and some stations to craft and stuff. A composting machine for bone meal by the looks of things, which is really cool. If we come up here, we get into another part of her base, which has some villagers for trading. Out here seems to be the front of her place. Oh, there's a skeleton. Let's head back inside for a second. It is night time. We'll see if we can find a bed while we're exploring this building. So let's head up here. See what's on this next floor. There is a bed here. Perfect. Let's take a quick nap, and then we'll explore the rest of the base in daytime. So this is her base, which is really cool. She's got this sort of wooden structure here, which seems to serve as her main base, and she's got a village as well. although she's actually managed to retain some of the villagers. So let's have a bit of a fly around. There's a ravine there, which is really interesting, as the server catches up with me. And then she's got this whole sort of area. I really like the shape of this building, actually, with the sort of circle tower and then the bit off the side of it. And she's got this huge wall surrounding the entire village. Seems like this is the entrance to the village. If we just... That went really well. Let's hop over this way. Yes, so this looks like the sort of main gate. And you can actually get up on top of the wall here, I think. You can indeed. It looks like she's making a pathway, possibly. Or no, I think this was her tree farm, actually, to gather all the wood. And I really like that you can walk across the entire top of this wall. It gives you a really good sense of the surroundings. Yeah, this is really cool. So she's got a bunch of trees over here. There's another gate this way, by the looks of things, that leaves the village. And yeah, we'll take a closer look at the rest of the building that she's built up in a sec when we get over there. Again, I really like the shape of it. It's really cool. It sort of looks kind of like a castle, but more modern, if that makes sense. And there's a sort of dark brown colour scheme that sort of has three colours that complement each other really well. So let's head up to the next floor of this, with this nice spiral staircase. I'm assuming this is the tower that we're in right now. And then we can head out onto another bit of roof over here, which is really cool. And I think that's just above the bit we were down below there, yeah. And then up over here we have the roof, which gives you some pretty good views of the rest of the village. And the sort of surrounding area. I'm not sure. I vaguely remember some other stuff that she'd done as well, but that might have been stuff that she did at the very beginning and then tore down later to make way for this. But I'm going to have a bit of a hunt around and see if I can see that. And if I find it, I'll bring you back in. And if not, I'll do an outro. So I will see you in a sec. Okay, well, I think that about does it for the server tour. So we're going to just run down the path while doing this outro and see how well I know my own pathway that I designed. There's a zombie. Thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. This has been a really fun episode to record, and a really special one. We've been doing this for 26 weeks now. That sounds like a spider. I don't like that. But yeah, we are somehow navigating this path. I plan to carry on doing weekly videos for Quartzcraft because I really enjoy making them. And hopefully, in another 25 episodes time, we can do another server tour and see how things have changed. I was really excited to visit everyone's bases today. It's really cool to see what people have been working on that I haven't seen in a while. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it too. And that's going to be it for this episode. I guess I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.